Go. We're up.
97 seconds.
Today I feel like we're...
Smooth jazz.
Oh, we're still doing that.
All day, all night.
It's like the 9th time.
Bays Boys Podcast.
We're all messed up.
Yeah, we're all messed up.
Listen, today...
But I'm still pissed that you keep nuking my fucking elevator music. The computer... Mysteriously, the computer keeps deleting all the elevator music I keep making.
Handle your team.
Yeah, you shirk your responsibilities. You put it on poor Shaggy. Shaggy's not responsible.
Listen,
you blame it on the
Arthurs.
Arthurs.
Sabotaging us.
I know. You blame it on everything.
It's weird how your side of the table...
It's only my side.
How
that
your
gets deleted.
side seems to be the one breaking stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
What did I break? I didn't break shit.
Oh, you sent the Arthurs. They go on your vibes.
All right.
They were like, no music for you.
Okay. No elevator music. They
Listen,
disapprove.
you have 37 Patreon members left to go. Unless we're counting the tag-alongs. Then you have 35 left to go.
Only need 35 more Patreon members to get a whole episode of elevator music from Bays Boys Podcast.
What are you going to tell Butters when that happens?
It's a dream come true.
For who? Okay, well.
Whatever.
Look.
So the hot topic today.
Wait. Let me ask another question.
Yeah.
If Butters like requested elevator episodes, would we be doing them?
Probably.
Would you have to abide?
Probably, at least once.
What about if Kenobi asked you for an elevator music episode?
At least once.
Oh, don't tell him I said that. I don't want him calling up and being like, "Hey guys, make me an elevator music so I can drop into the pipe."
Yeah.
Like, bro, we don't have time for that.
Yeah.
Doctor's bills.
I don't think my man's dropping into the pipe anytime soon. So
Stop
spreading falsehoods.
Spread in the pipe.
Well, hey, that's different. That's a little different.
You never know. Anyways, okay, moving on.
So today's hot topic, we were talking about Banksy, this world famous street artist, and how he did a graffiti design. It was called "Girl with a Balloon." Right, it was a little girl in a dress reaching up to grab a balloon on a string that got out of her hands, and the balloon was in the shape of a heart. And he redid it, right, and framed it. And somehow it ended up in somebody's hands, right? But what he didn't tell anybody was that he had hidden a paper shredder inside of the frame. It said, "I don't ever want this to go to an auction." Well, somehow, Girl with a Balloon ended up at a auction in Sotheby's.
Ooh. Which is a famous place.
Famous auction house. And it sold for $1.1 million. And as soon as the gavel hit saying the guy won, the paper shredder turned on.
And started dropping this thing out of the painting.
Out of the bottom of the frame.
Like out of a movie.
Yeah. And
like just out of a movie.
It.
Imagine you're sitting there watching this painting sell for how much?
1.1 million.
And then the mother effer turns on. I thought it was part of it. I genuinely was like, he hit the gavel and then bzzz. I'm like, oh, look, more stupid art.
Nobody knew it.
That dude ran over. He's like trying to give it CPR and shit.
Right. Imagine you're the guy that just spent $1.1 million on a painting and it got shredded.
Well, like we discussed off mic, for the rich weirdos, you just won.
Okay, yeah.
Right? Because listen, just like the Mike Tyson fight, there was the guy who wanted the ear and there was the guy who wanted the napkin holding the ear.
Right.
So this dude spent $1 million. Now it's worth what? 10 million?
I don't know. Because, unfortunately for the winner, it didn't end up shredding the whole thing.
And again, you got to wonder if he wanted it that way or didn't want it that way.
I think he wanted to shred the whole thing.
I hope he did.
And it just failed.
I would like to talk to my man about this.
That would be an interesting conversation.
I just want to know.
The crazy part of it was that he screenshotted the picture being shredded, put it on his social media, and it said, going, gone.
Wow.
So he admitted he did it. And then he told everybody, I never wanted it to go to the auction. And I booby-trapped this painting like 8 years before.
This is the ultimate.
What if it was a
shredder? Batman shit.
What if it was a paper shredder that ran on AA batteries?
And it just sat for 8 years. Right.
And then all of a sudden it turns on and it died.
Right. Couldn't turn the engine enough.
That's why it didn't shred the whole thing.
Bro, this is some 007 Batman shit.
Yeah, it's
this
pretty
is
slick.
Like you find Batman's Batcave and booby traps wreck you and you die in the Batcave nobody's used for 10 years type shit. You know? It's some fucking weird shit.
Yeah. But this is what brought us to the whole Jackson Pollock thing that we just saw.
Yeah.
That Jackson Pollock was a bullshit artist. Nobody liked him.
And that his entire career was simply a CIA bid to what, promote what kind of art is that?
Western artists.
Perfect.
Over Russian artists during the Cold War. His paintings, nobody wanted to buy his paintings, and all of a sudden somebody bought one painting for millions of dollars, right?
And then everybody's buying it.
And then all of a sudden it started trend. Everybody started buying it. And it made the Russians crazy because they're like, who the fuck is buying this guy's artwork? It looks like shit. And it turns out it was all a CIA operation to fuck with the KGB and the Russians during the Cold War.
Mm-hmm. And choosing the shittier painter was to make the Russians even crazier.
Absolutely.
Could you imagine? And just like the gentleman in the video said, if you're an art student who went to school...
And they told you how amazing Jackson Pollock was.
And you just were too stupid to understand. Turns out they're too stupid to understand.
Right.
This is why you have to find your own art and stuff.
But here's the thing. Art is subjective, right?
Right. That's what I mean.
Who makes art and who determines whether art is hot?
You yourself.
No, what it takes is some famous person or some person, high up in society all of a sudden thinks your art is the newest, hottest thing.
Oh, like that, and bumps you?
And bumps you. And then all of a sudden everybody has to have your artwork.
Ugh, I get it. It's
but
cool.
Listen, the dirty, dark side of the art world is it's the biggest money scam in the world.
You're going to get your roll of tape your own clothes together.
No. The reason it's a scam, it's a piece of art, right, with a value on it. And people trade it back and forth for services and goods that they don't want on the books because they're not exchanging money.
Oh, yeah. You mean you're talking about the art being the dirty money trade?
Yes.
Yeah. It's an easy way to travel and import. It's an easy way to smuggle in millions when you want to clean money from one country to another.
Is artwork.
Yep.
And the other one I heard about, which I thought was really interesting, is certain people in businesses, right? Let's say you own a business, aren't allowed to procure X amount of dollars of stock of your own company.
Right.
So what you do is you give somebody a painting that's worth X amount of dollars to somebody else, and then they go and buy the stock for you.
Why didn't you buy any stock?
But then here's the thing, right? It's also an insurance scam.
Why? Because you burn it down, the art disappears,
Well,
still hold this value, and you get your money?
Yeah.
Wow. I like it. Listen, we're not
So you
supposed to
take
be
a $50 painting,
we're not
you get the
supposed to be giving
$50
these
painting
people
valued
scam
at $1 million,
ideas.
right? And all of a sudden the painting gets destroyed and you have it insured and they give you $1 million for a $50 fucking painting.
You should stop giving these people ideas.
I know.
These are bad ideas.
Terrible at that.
These guys are, somebody out there is going to be picking up shit paintings off yards and trying to sell them for millions on eBay. This is an original Pollock, an original piece of shite.
Right. Who knows, right?
We should start doing that. This is an imitation Pollock replica. You saw his paintings, man. We'll just spray shit on a canvas and put it on eBay. $300.
Do you know how many art forgers there are?
$300. We're not forgers. This is a replica.
A replica.
We're replica makers.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Pollock, November 1972, November, his season when his girlfriend Matilda left. We believe that the reflection of these colors and this palette that Joe Skelly has selected, matched with the perfect songs and pre-made menu for dinner, will give you the experience that this fucking loser Pollock was feeling when his girl dipped on him because she knew he was a fucking loser. Just nobody else did.
Can you imagine everybody in the art world? Pollock's been around for like 5 years trying to pawn off these shitty ass paintings and all of a sudden one sells for like $1 million. They're like, what the fuck?
Dude, there's people that died with that. Like there's people that died with that on their brain in real life.
Oh, you know how many artists didn't become famous until after they died?
No. I'm saying that somebody in the world believed that Pollock was good and he fucking died and he will never know the truth about how it was just a ploy. That's what I'm saying. That man right there died with the not truth.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's sad.
Yeah, it was a psyop.
Right.
It was a CIA psyop. You're welcome.
We're not allowed to talk politics. This is not
That's
politics.
not even
this
politics.
Is history.
That's just history, my man.
History.
Just history.
Sprinkle a little crack on them, Dave.
So, hey, listen, we were just talking about history and how famous people die in threes, right?
Yeah. We got two.
We got two.
Yokozuna?
Yeah, the Yokozuna.
And?
The Hawaiian Yokozuna. And if you don't know what a Yokozuna is, it is the #1 top sumo wrestler in Japan. And by the way, the Yokozuna that died, let me pull up his name so I don't get it wrong. Bear with me here while I find it. He was Hawaiian born, and he was the first non-Japanese person ever in history to be given the title of Yokozuna. And he died at the age of 54 of a heart attack, which is sad. But
that is sad.
R.I.P.
to my boss.
R.I.P. to my boss. He was a monster.
Yep. Took the Yokozuna title.
Dude, which is
first guy out of Japan, right?
Not from Japan. Yeah,
not from Japan.
Akibono.
That's wild.
Is what the Japanese called him. They called him Akibono Taro.
He's basically the Sensei Seagal of sumo.
Yes, pretty much.
But better.
But way better.
He held his record.
We just watched a whole bunch of his matches. And
Didn't whack his wife.
My man was a beast.
Yeah, that dude was ridiculous. He was one palming sumos out of the ring. He just stood up. This is the best part. So they made him go consecutive matches, didn't they?
Yeah.
And every match, he just didn't give a shit.
No fucks given.
His face didn't even turn. He just went back to squatting. It was like he was having to entertain school children. He's like, why have you brought me these shitty fucking...
Why do you keep bringing these losers before me, right?
And he didn't break face.
Right, not at all.
Imagine?
Did not break face.
Dude, he doesn't even smile, does it? I mean,
he did break face once in that one match.
His 9th match in, when the dude finally was able to move him a couple inches, he broke face because he was like, oh, damn, I thought I had this on control, you know?
Yeah.
Just caught him off surprise. Boy was daydreaming about dinner. That's what happened.
Right.
Well,
that's exactly what it was doing.
Jimmy's got jostled while he was daydreaming about dinner.
His dinner, right.
Right.
And then we watched the whole thing on Sumos because we watched a group.
I love Sumos, bro.
So there's a YouTube channel. These guys gained access to a sumo dojo. First time in history that any camera's ever been allowed in a sumo dojo.
Amazing.
And they said what do those guys eat in calories a day?
10,000 calories, bro.
10,000.
The one dude had a 5-gallon fucking steel trough of soup. He was like, you got to eat all this. I'm like, homie, I'm getting sick just looking at that.
Listen. And the skinny guy who was I don't know, it's 97 pounds soaking wet with 2 bricks in his pocket, got to spend the night with the sumos.
Right.
And they made him eat dinner with him. And they're like, you have to eat all of this.
Listen, the best part was that dude type into the tech voice.
Oh.
He was using the phone to translate Japanese to English.
To speak to the
guy.
So
all you heard was, do you love our food? Would you like some more? And then the thing goes, I will be watching you until you eat all of your food.
Yeah. Right.
Eat.
Listen,
dude, how
about when they made those two guys?
Listen, imagine a 400-pound sumo using his fucking BlackBerry.
Right. To translate.
And got a little British voice. Do you like our food? What the fuck is happening right now? We'd be in there old school with the dictionary trying to flip through the pages.
Right.
Domo, and you're just sitting there, right?
Oh God.
So good. Listen, my favorite part was how they wrestled in their mats and then brought the gym out.
Oh yeah, right.
That made me feel better.
Dude, they brought all the weights out.
They were like, oh, we use the same spot, bro. You spending 90% of your day in here. You could count, you probably know the count of the tiles.
Right.
And the lines in the wall.
They start training at 4:30 in the morning?
Yeah.
And they train for 6 or 8 hours straight every day, 6 days a week.
Yep.
And they get to go home for 1 week a year. They get 1 week off a year.
Yep, and it's right after the 8 tournaments they do.
After the
or whatever.
In between the 5th and 6th tournament of the year.
Right.
Is when they get the week off.
That's a hard life.
Those guys are beasts. I loved it when they made the two skinny guys
fight them.
Get dressed like sumos and made them get in the ring with these monsters.
You know that was my favorite part.
Oh, yeah.
Those dudes weren't doing anything. I like when the guy finally got over himself, was able to be not embarrassed, and then really tried. And his head looked like a fucking big red nipple.
Because it looked like it was getting ready to explode as he's exerting every ounce of energy in his body trying to move.
And that dude's laughing.
Yeah.
And here's the best part. You know that those sumos sent the newest sumos to do that.
Oh.
They were like, listen, homie, no American's going to embarrass us, but if you get embarrassed on, you're going to feel stupid because you're new here.
And we're going to trounce you.
Yeah. And those guys were 3 times that dude's size, and they were still smaller than the rest of them.
Oh, right.
Which was also impressive. Dude, we got to fight some fucking sumos.
What about that guy that was in that dojo that was from Mongolia?
Oh, yeah.
And he was number 1 on the university
in the
circuit.
university. Yep.
Yeah.
Which means what? He's an honor roll?
He's a what?
They weren't talking about in school. They weren't talking about in the dojo. They were talking about in school, bro.
No. They were talking about on the sumo circuit for collegiate sumo.
Oh.
That he was like number 1.
Oh, okay. I thought they were saying
first
academically
he
was
might have
number
also
1.
been
Because I was like,
academically.
because that dude was like, because like the guy who was interviewing him goes, oh, so you have to train here and study. And that's what he said. And the kid's like, yep, I have to study and train here. And I'm like, dog, what? Listen, tell me how, let me not count how many parties you go to every year.
Right.
No parties.
Right.
Parties.
And then that real skinny dude slept over.
Right.
And he was like, never in my life did I imagine I was going to get tucked into bed by 2 sumos.
Those 2 dudes are stepping over him and stuff. And those guys are just, listen, that's some minimalistic shit right there.
Oh, yeah. 15 guys sleep in a dorm.
And just train all day.
That's all they do.
Listen, we should stop the podcast, move into a dorm, and do that all day. I'm not even joking. We're gonna need some sponsorship though.
Right.
Pony Boy.
Hey, and I need to correct myself. On the previous episode, we were talking about the Indian wrestling, and I called it Kishi, but it's actually Kishti.
Oh, Kishti.
Yeah. What did you think of that? What did you think of those guys?
I don't care that we're in episode 942. You promised these people in episode 2 you'd never correct yourself. Have you evolved? Uh-oh. Sidebar ambush.
Dude, I don't remember that, so fuck that. I was right the first time.
There it is, my man. I had to make sure.
Yeah, fuck that.
I was right the first time. Yeah. We'll talk about one movie as 3 movies if we want.
That's never happened.
And there'll never be no end hero here. Oops. All right. Anyway, so
the other thing
listen,
we did,
man. Listen, how hard is it that they put the weights right on the pit? That's all I'm saying.
Bro, they just dragged all of their
He dragged a
weights
squat rack
out to the middle of the ring.
And then started squatting in the middle of the ring. I like when they gave that dude 20-pound dumbbells and then clap for him for just doing fucking lap pulls, like on a bench, like homie. And they clap for you, bro.
All the sumos clap for him.
Yeah, he was rethinking his life.
I think your comment was, I think my masculinity's out in the parking lot right now.
Yeah. If that happened, bro, that dude's like, oh, guys. He's going to quit his YouTube. He's like, can I just join sumo? I never want to leave.
Right.
10,000 calories a day.
Dude, you become beefy. If you trained like that every day and ate 10,000 calories a day, you would get big and strong pretty quick.
It's bulk season, you know.
No, it's bulk season.
Oh, it's bulk season. People are always like, you're supposed to bulk in the winter. I'm like, homie, you don't want to bulk in the winter. Not in this fucking state. Because when you're in the fucking winter time, there's nothing to do. So you can't just sit there and eat. You're going to lose your mind. So if you cut in the winter and bulk in the summer, you can clean bulk in the heat.
So you flip-flop
and
it.
keep the fat off while you're going, right? Now listen, this plan only works if you actually execute, which
that's the
fine.
problem.
That's the problem. But seriously, think about it. Like, they're like bulk in the winter. Bro, you're going to sit and stuff your face.
Gorge in the winter and turn into
the winter when you're not moving.
Fat slob.
Like, how does that work? No. You cut in the winter, run your cardio so you're always hot and burning hot. Then bulk in the summer with the clean bulk. Right. And I don't want to hear none of this, I can't clean bulk. That's not real.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Put the Big Mac down. Kenobi. No, I'm joking.
Oh, Lord.
Kenobi doesn't eat Big Macs. He's not allowed.
Not allowed?
No, not after that drop in. Not after that drop in.
Yeah.
You're on Waffle House regulations only, guy. Listen, in putting dough, you're only allowed Waffle House.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I didn't know that was part of the system.
New rule.
Oh, okay.
New rule.
Hey, it's our system. We can make the rules as we want. The look of shock on your face.
Dude.
Yeah.
I have just had the greatest idea ever.
Okay. Are we saving this idea?
Nope.
Oh, put it out there.
Bays Boys podcast. Bays Boys podcast will be coming out with your put in dough instructional videos very soon.
Oh,
Look for it.
look for it.
You want to know how to do a whip kick?
Hey,
Joe Skelly's going to teach you that. Want to know how to wrestle a bear? Joe Skelly's going to teach you that.
I am? Okay.
You don't want to know how to wrestle down the Newark Empire State Building?
Are we? Oh, first of
Joe
all, are we
Skelly's
talking
gonna
about a
teach you
real
that.
bear or a bear?
Listen, my man, there are some communities that we don't share. You are speaking languages in many communities. Be very careful with where we're going right now with this next comment. What are we?
I just had to ask because sometimes you get a little crazy. Sometimes you get a little crazy. And I just had to figure
A
out.
black bear.
Okay.
A real black bear.
Okay.
The only one we should be wrestling.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Not a grizzly. Not a polar. Hey, speaking of which,
What?
did you see there was a polar bear somebody spray painted T-34 in red paint on the side of it?
T-34
Yeah.
meaning...
No idea. It's somebody spray painted T-34 on the side of a fucking polar bear somewhere. And people were worried about the bear because now it's not camouflaged anymore and they think it'll starve to death because all of its prey will see it coming with the red paint.
Get the heck out of here.
Dead serious. Dead serious. First of all, I want to meet the crazy son of a bitch that got close enough to a polar bear to spray paint T-34 on the motherfucker.
I also would like to know the code.
Right, yeah.
Bro.
Like T-34 tank?
No. No. You know what that is, right?
No. What is it?
That's some fucking young gun who's like, I love you, baby. Let me show you my love. And her name's like Teresa or some shit, right? He's like, Teresa, we getting married in 2034, boo. I put it on the polar bear. It's going to live forever. That's our bear.
That's our bear? Is that what that is?
Some boy just tree signed a polar bear?
Or is that a tagger? Some shithead
T-34,
tagger?
that's his name?
That's his tag?
Yeah, T-34 is not bad. It's not
God,
bad.
dude.
It ain't the best.
It ain't the best.
But I mean, you definitely solidified it now, and people are gonna know. Of course, you're gonna be the dumb shit that tattooed a bear forever, I guess.
Right.
You really want that?
No, I don't want that.
Can you make money off that? How's that work? Is your seat going down again there?
Yeah, it's
What's up
going
with that
to
studio seat?
Arthur's.
Hey, you'll be throwing your team under the bus, man. You're gonna come after us,
Yeah.
bro. If something fell down right now, we'd be leaving.
Yes, we would. But it's
Okay.
not going to happen. I'm not worried about it.
Okay. Wait until it doesn't.
Here's
We're
the
not
other
worried
thing
about
we
who it
forgot to talk about.
What?
We forgot to talk about the UFOs that were sighted on the day of the eclipse.
Good transition.
Now, I know it's totally off.
Sarcasm.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, hey,
Okay,
along
what
the
about that
eclipse,
footage?
along the eclipse, we posted the eclipse first. We are the first people on planet Earth to post the eclipse on our YouTube channel, and I was sorely disappointed by how many people did not view our footage of the eclipse.
Butters.
How did you feel about the amount of views that we got on our eclipse video?
Oh, it's more than our last 4 YouTube channels.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
We won.
All right, we won.
This is our 4th project.
So listen, keep an eye open for the Bays Boys Podcast YouTube channel because you never know what's going to show up on it.
Right.
We promised you that this year was going to be different. And this year's already started off being different.
Are we signing off? Because we just made a bunch of promises we can't keep. Does that mean we're leaving?
No, that doesn't mean we're
I
leaving.
feel like this is the point where we exit.
What promises are we not going to be able to keep?
Oh, I don't
Posting
know.
things to YouTube?
No.
We can keep that easy.
No. We already do that. I just meant it's like a sign. I don't know, man. We're going from YouTubes to, that.
We're all
I mean,
over the
UFOs.
place.
I mean, UFOs.
All right, so no, back.
What
Well,
did you think about the UFO footage? What did you think about it? Was it staged?
I called it.
So that is pretty scary. You did call it.
I did call it.
You did call it.
And there was more than one video that I saw floating around.
Same footage, though.
Different.
Same arc or
No,
different ships, too?
Different ships.
Different ships.
Yep. I called it.
I mean, who's out there denying that aliens exist anymore?
Oh, there tons of people. Tons of people. Or maybe, again, they're not real UFOs, but they're U.S. military aircraft that were designed to look like UFOs on purpose.
Kovacs was saying how he goes, did you hear him when you were on the phone about it? He was like, yeah, their lines aren't right and their shadows aren't right and their this aren't right. And I'm like, dog, what are you even talking about? You're like 7. And he's like telling me, he goes, yeah, the aerospace guys believe that they're not right because the engineering is not correct on the lines of the plane and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, dude, I don't know what the heck you're saying to me right now. You're not right, homie.
I have no idea what he was talking about.
The minute you brought it up, he was laying down facts like he knew something.
So how is he in the know?
Because the kid sits around and watches YouTube fucking videos all day about conspiracy this and conspiracy that. My man's came in here one time and explained to me how to build a dead drop. I was like, bro, what are you talking about? I was like, what are you watching? And then he brought me over and he has a full cartoon of every booby trap from Vietnam in there. And that's what he was studying for the day. And I'm like, oh, man. Yeah. He said, do you have any logs for a dead drop? I was like, no. And when I finally found him.
Do you see where I live? Do you see any logs around here, my man?
I found him something to use. He said, that's not big enough for the predator. I was like, oh, I'm going to go back inside. You stay out here by yourself, man.
Why are you trying to dead drop a predator,
what are you doing? You already saw my man's in the movie, couldn't do it. Why are you trying to do it?
Right,
Get out of here.
It failed.
Yeah.
It failed.
So that was crazy. But listen, you got to admit those fucking saucers look like submarines, right? Like we're very clear about they look messed up. Those don't look like planes.
No, you're right.
That
they don't
look like a submarine flying through the air.
Well, they're different shapes.
Well,
triangles.
But I mean, those ones that we looked at, those look the clearest I've ever seen in my life. And they look like submarines, bro.
Flying around in the air.
Right. And because of the angle that they were at, I'm curious, were they full circular shape, sphere shape? Like what?
I don't know.
We couldn't see, right? But like he was saying, they look like race cars, but he goes, those lines don't look right for a plane.
So here's what gets me. Everybody's so willing to accept these shaky videos and not very clear videos of UFOs, right?
Okay.
They're, UFOs.
Okay.
But if the same kind of footage showed up of a Bigfoot, they're the first motherfuckers to be like, that's not real.
No, you're not wrong about that.
That's a bear. That's not real.
You're not wrong about that.
I'm just saying.
Listen, I don't really care. I just want to get this party started.
Oh. Like, bring it on? You're doing the Bruce Lee finger wave? Like,
yeah.
Come on, Independence Day, let's do this.
I'm not getting any thinner. I'm definitely not growing any of this cartilage back or getting rid of this arthritis. You better hurry up. If we're going to fucking dance, let's dance. I don't want to be 70 fucking years old and be getting shot by E.T., okay? I'll be upset. I'll be even more fucking upset if they got mouth huggers like from Aliens.
Oh, the face huggers?
I'm going to be even more super upset if they got the tripods like from End of World Worlds and my fat ass can't be running down the road.
But listen, how about in the movie Signs? The easiest way to beat them was with ocean water.
No, it was regular. I thought it was tap water. They were putting tap water all over the room too. Remember?
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that little girl was putting tap
water.
She just kept filling water in cups, and old Mel Gibson there was like, "Honey, why do we need so many glasses of water?" And she's like, "Because mommy told me." And he's like, "What the heck?" And then the alien
Is that what he said?
I don't remember. There was something in there.
Dude, listen.
I just know that little girl's putting glasses of water, and I was like, listen, dog, aliens are coming, but it seems like you have psychological issues within the compound. So the alien going to show up, and little girl going to sell you out, so you're screwed anyways.
Look, if you're an alien and you come to this planet and you can get defeated by a sprinkler system, you're fucked.
Listen, I figured out why aliens...
Don't land on a fucking golf course. Listen, that's all I'm going to say.
I figured out...
You're fucked.
Why aliens won't come here.
Oh, God, why?
I figured it out for real this time.
All right, this time.
This time. There was a lot of research done this week.
Okay.
About this.
Okay.
While I was sitting around. Wait, hold on. I can remember this. Let me think. God, we got to stop drinking so much before the fucking show starts. We should start drinking during the show.
Oh.
But then we're just drunk after the show. That doesn't help us. So I don't know. We're at a loss here. So my thought
we haven't drank during an episode since Mr. Yingling.
That's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's good. So my thought is this. Because of what's happening in our world, current climate.
All right.
That's why.
They won't come here because of the climate change?
No, because we're too fucking stupid. We're back to this part again. It's like, so for instance, like.
So what you're saying is we're currently modern Neanderthals.
Right. And and it's like every few years you think something is going to happen and be okay, right? So like they were going to come in 98. Then people started talking about Y2K.
Oh.
And they were like, no, fuck these idiots. But let's watch.
Okay, let's keep watching. All right.
Right. Then they were going to come out later, like around 2004, 2005. Men started wearing skinny jeans.
Oh.
Nope, not coming now. Fast forward a little bit later. They were coming. Sons of Anarchy came out. They were like, look at these fucking idiots.
They're like,
we can't handle this.
Fuck no.
We gotta go.
This is some bullshit.
Get the hell out.
Okay.
And now we're here. And now they're still not coming.
Still not coming.
Nope. I don't know why now. Probably because they made Pitch Perfect 5. But I don't know. Okay? I don't know what
Was
they're
it
doing.
Save the Last Dance Part 9?
Shit. Save the Last Dance.
The
Listen,
Notebook, the reboot of the Notebook.
Listen, my man, if some broad tells you to save her the last dance,
she's keeping you on a string, my man.
Yeah, you the backup play.
You the backup play.
Do you fucking realize that Hollywood has simped to fucking beta cucks their whole life? How come fucking every superhero is the last guy?
Right. Because they were friend zoned the entire time.
Right. For the whole fucking movie.
Until he saves the world, and then they're all of a sudden they're like, oh, I love you.
Bro.
You didn't love me 2 weeks ago.
Listen, there is a movie.
Don't be a backup plan.
There is a movie called 10 Things I Hate About You that's linked to our man, Heath Ledger, R.I.P.
Right.
The GOAT Joker, a GOAT Joker.
Right.
And the whole movie is the most fucked up triangle because it's like girl. Wait. No. Hold on. Man wants girl. Other man wants girl. Other man can't have girl. So other man who wants girl tricks other man who wants girl to convince other man who wants no girls to go after one girl, to press other girl. Like, you see what I'm saying here?
Yeah.
If I didn't describe that to you with extra English words, you'd be like,
what the fuck
is this? The fuck are you saying? Are you stupid, bro? But that's what the whole fucking movie is.
How about
the whole movie?
How about this? I just saw a trailer for a movie.
Uh-oh.
It's about a female tennis star.
Oh.
Okay.
Vanessa Williams?
No.
It's the only one I know. I'm sad.
The girl tears her knee out in a match.
Oh.
And ends up becoming a coach.
Okay.
So she's coaching two guys coming to her and they're like, you're the greatest. I want you to coach me. Right? So then it forms this weird threesome.
Oh, all the way?
Well, the two guys are competing and then the girl's like, no, I'll have both of you.
Oh.
And then it goes back to the two guys competing against each other, not only in the match, the game,
right,
but also for her affection. And she's allegedly supposed to be coaching both of them. So you have two guys that are a backup plan.
Did she, no. Is she running the game or did she expose them to each other and ran both of them?
I couldn't garner that much, but I think she's running both of them.
You didn't watch the whole movie or is it a series?
No, it was a trailer.
Oh, a trailer. Right. You did say that, didn't you? Oh. Yeah.
Now you both getting played.
Wow.
And I think the two guys were friends.
Well, there it is. Nah, I'm good on that.
Mm-hmm.
I've never met a girl I wanted to fight a dude over. Ever. And I took a girl from Cleveland to LA once. I told you that.
No, I don't recall this.
Yeah, when I was young, I was dumb and full of things. And I thought it'd be funny to take a girl home to show my buddies.
All right.
So I took a girl home. She made out with me on the plane, made out with my homie in the car, made out with my other homie on the street, made out with my other homie in the fucking bedroom, and had all of them fighting over her.
Oh, my.
And I told them all, I was like, you guys can keep her. There's like 20 more at home. Like,
Jesus.
Dead ass.
Jesus.
And then I still had to fly home with her. And then she tried to make out with me again on the plane. I'm like, dog, I don't know what's going on right now, but this is wild. I didn't know she would really go. I made a joke one day at work. And she came back to work and she's like, hey, Tyler, my mom said it's cool if I go with you to LA. And I was like, oh, shit. I'll call somebody.
Oh, my.
Yeah, she was a firecracker. But man, I'm saying though, like, again, this love triangle of Fanoogle, like, what are you doing? Who cares? Oh, I'm going to fight over the girl. Bro, you can have her, dog. If I got to fight you, that means I got to fight 10 more dudes after you. That don't make any fucking sense. Confucius say, if my girl want more than 1D, we fucked up.
Okay.
I don't know.
Love advice from Tyler, I don't know.
I've never been in love, but that's the way I think about it. And Joe Skelly let me watch a movie on it. It's educational. It's called Pooh Bear.
Oh, I have no idea what you're talking about now, but I'm sure I'll find out off the mic.
All right. Listen, you want to see that fucking Pooh Bear horror movie, bro?
No.
What the fuck, man?
No, you know why they're able to do that? You know why they're able to do that?
Yeah, they lost the trademark or whatever.
Yeah, they lost the trademark.
Mickey Mouse just happened, or the other one. You guys keep saying it. Original Mickey Mouse?
Uh-huh.
Original Mickey Mouse is no longer...
trademarked?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
What the fuck would I do with that? You've all ruined that already.
Oh, I'm sure they have.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have.
But there's going to be just tons of horror movies coming out. The Pooh Bear one dropped. There's another one, too. I think, what do they do? Red Riding Hood's been overdone. There's a fucking other one. I forgot. Who cares?
Ronald McDonald?
It's not important.
McDonald's will never drop that trademark. Never.
Do you think they just re-up it?
They have to. It's every 7 years, I think, you got to re-up the trademark.
Oh. So they just don't care.
They have a team of people dedicated. I mean, come on. It's a multi-billion-dollar business. You think they're going to get rid of their
business is a joke.
Their logo?
Y'all need to stop eating that. Listen, hold on. Let's talk about this. How about the fact that our grocery store just rebranded and changed their whole logo and face? You notice that?
No, I did not.
And then there's another company that I just heard about the other day that rebranded too. That's a very common thing, apparently. That companies every 30 years just change the new brand, give it a fresh look for the new generation, and bring out a whole new wave of people you never even know.
Like nice?
Kind of like BMW. BMW's been around since like the 1940s or earlier.
Oh, hold on. Speaking of BMW, I was driving down the highway today and I saw a vanity plate that said DS space MBZ. And I was like, DS. Well, dentist is DDS. This is this is that. And I couldn't figure out what it was. And the person I was with just looks at the license plate and goes, Dis Mercedes-Benz. Oh, bro.
Is that what she was driving?
That's the car. That's what the plate said. Dis Mercedes-Benz.
Oh.
Yep. It took me a minute I couldn't even figure it out. I was thinking, it's, dental surgeon MBZ, right. And that was their initials.
Bro, I was way off. I was thinking of
and they looked right at the plate and goes, no, that says Dis Mercedes-Benz. And I was like, motherfucker.
I love it.
Here's my PSA. Stop getting fucking vanity plates.
They're not going to stop.
Stop getting vanity plates.
They're not going to stop.
Listen, vanity plates think about this. I saw another vanity plate and a whole bunch of bumper stickers all over the back of a car. And I was thinking about where I was, right? You know how easy it would be to track that person down? Why are you helping?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I was just daydreaming about Nick Cage coming to the studio for a podcast. Yeah, are we talking about what? Yeah, no, just what?
It was a vanity plate in a very specific car with a bunch of bumper stickers all over the car. That was all I could think to myself.
No.
Do you know how easy it would be to track this person down?
Yeah, I tracked one to this neighborhood once. A vanity car. It wasn't on purpose. The guy was... No, it's not on purpose. I'm saying I saw the guy all over the city, and then I was riding my cool BMX bike around with,
Your Flatland bike?
Yeah, my Flatland bike. And I seen
Maybe
this car
the Canadians
in the driveway.
were right.
Huh, what's that?
When they called me a Flatlander.
Yeah, you are. You look like it.
When I was getting ready to fist fight them at Burger King in Niagara, Canada.
Who the hell, first of all, who'd go to Niagara to go to Burger King, homie? We need to talk about that.
It was like 3:30 in the morning.
Okay,
after
now
a
let's
hard
unpack
night.
that.
After a hard night. Wow. And they heard me order and they're like, oh, you're an American. I'm like, yeah, I am an American. They're like, you fucking Flatlander. And I was like, you soft batch cookie motherfuckers in Canada want to get hard all of a sudden?
I know your cops don't have guns, homie.
That's
I'll throw
England.
burritos at
That's
you.
England. By the way, I had this conversation.
Same.
I had
They're
this
all
conversation
the
earlier in the week.
The
hardest cops got to be British cops.
Oh yeah, because you're thinking hands on. You're thinking hands on, huh?
Yeah. Listen, they don't carry guns for the most part, right? And they got to
True.
fight soccer hooligans every fucking weekend.
Well, we know that soccer hooligans get beat by wizards, so not super worried about that.
Given the reference about that, fucking Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Harry
fucking
Potter.
Harry Potter. Such an unrealistic movie. Like, oh, my owl flew this far to give me postage, and you're telling me your owl never got attacked once, mate.
Well, flying.
Never once.
No
Across
hawks.
the world.
No hawks
Nobody
attacked it.
fucked with your owl.
No redneck shot at it with a
Come
fucking
on,
shotgun.
bro. Right. That's what I'm saying. It's unrealistic.
Right.
Super unrealistic.
Super unrealistic.
And that other video we saw about that guy too, he was right.
It was
too.
like, yeah.
Yeah, Harry Potter knew one fucking spell is to disarm, because if you get rid of that,
If you
it'd
get
be
rid
fine.
of the wizard's
wand,
wand,
you can't do anything.
right?
So again, unrealistic, but also realistic at the same time. I would say that Harry Potter might be tactically one of the greatest tactical wizard movies in the world, as Harry Potter was a real wand slinger. But in the lore of it and the owls, I mean, come on, dog. And then they were like, oh, in this wizard tower, that's where all the owls are, and they've just all the hundreds of owls here living here. Bro, they'd be shitting everywhere, dog. You got owl shit everywhere, homie. 20,000 goddamn owls running around, never seen one piece of owl shit anywhere. It's fucking fake ass shit.
That movie's fake as fuck.
Oh, we put a spell so it catches all the owl shit. Woohoo, woohoo. All right.
And here's the last note. Shaggy just told us the story today.
Oh, wait. I thought that's what we were supposed to open with.
I know, we're totally supposed to open with that.
Which is this one?
This is the story about how fucking a bunch of jamokes paid $30K to fly on an airplane, that followed the eclipse so they could watch it for longer than anybody else. And some assholes bought aisle seats and got pissed that they couldn't see the fucking eclipse.
Oh, God.
You didn't think about that when you bought your seat on the flight?
Listen, dog, let's go back to our recent history of man buys things they need and reference the Logitech submarine. Pop, pop, pop. Right? Okay. So imagine that. First of all, just... I love humans.
If I got on a
really
submarine
do.
to go to the bottom of the ocean, I saw
No.
you were controlling it with a PlayStation fucking
Pop, pop,
game
pop.
controller,
Yeah.
I'd get right the fuck off.
Yeah. So this is the problem, man. I love people, and maybe we are those people. That's why we have a podcast about nothing, where we
Yeah.
talk about other people's some things.
Yeah.
And I get it. Some people would venture to say, be like, well, you fucking lazy ass, you just don't want to go build adventures. No, homie, I just don't want to build adventures that involve stupid shit. Okay? Like, why the fuck were you trying to get closer to the eclipse? That's
They wanted to watch it longer than everybody else.
Listen, longer. What the fuck
So
are
the
you
plane
talking
flew in the
about?
flight path of the eclipse.
Okay. Watch it. Why, bro?
You could just stand in your backyard,
And do what?
wear those stupid NASA sunglasses, and watch the eclipse.
I don't give a fuck. I don't want to. What I'm
pretty
asking
amazing.
is why. Listen, we were sitting outside when that eclipse happened.
And nobody watched our video. Well, some people did.
No. I'm saying, right. Yeah. No, I know that. But I'm saying, you remember all those people cheering and stuff like that? That was weird, bro. And if you're outside during your eclipse cheering, that's what were you hoping for? Like, I was expecting more gunshots.
Oh, did it happen during the eclipse?
Because it literally, people were screaming and partying and this and that. And I'm not saying don't embrace it, bro. It's wild and cool. But when I see a big giant thing that kind of, I mean, look, man, it's like this, right? Like right now where I'm sitting, if the moon is out, it's hitting me with the light. If the moon is out for the dude across the world, wherever, where the moon ends, whatever, there's some sort of light barrier that's hitting him, right? So it's that powerful. And people's ideas were to run out and look at that motherfucker and just be like, hey, what's up? I'm going to sit under here and get a tan.
No, it was a once-in-a-lifetime event.
Yeah, sure. There's been like 50 eclipses, dog. We've seen 100 of them.
Not like this.
Okay. Again, did anybody's listen, our fucking necro pants will do more than the eclipse. That's what I'm fucking saying. Did anybody get a ball sack full of gold from checking this fucking thing out? Such a big fucking deal, bro. People were cheering. People were doing this. People were doing that. Like, listen, you know what happened, right? You know what happened?
In the olden times, you know what happened?
People died.
People got sacrificed.
Yeah. But I'm saying right now, 50% of those motherfuckers were hoping it was going to be olden times and that somebody was going to get sacrificed.
Oh.
And the other 50% were cheering because those are the guys that got sacrificed last time.
Oh, and they're like, not again.
Yay! We've evolved.
Not again.
Come on, bro.
I made it through.
Come on, bro. Like this is it's okay. How do I explain this? Oh no, go ahead, grab it.
No, I'm good.
You don't do it.
No, I'm good.
How
right
did
now.
you just reach back right there like that?
Because I thought I
Was
was
that
going to do
fear?
it. I thought I was going to do
Was
it, and
that
then
fear?
I opted not to.
Was that eclipse fear?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
All right.
Well, here's my. Wait, I
Even-
lost
hey,
train of
how about
thought
this?
because you
How about
did
this?
that.
Even the Amish watched the eclipse.
Okay, but I get it that everyone. Listen. Never mind. I'm not going to say anymore. I'm going to take it fucking morbid if we keep going this way. All I'm saying is it's like fucking Y2K again. Everybody bands together to watch this one fucking thing, and it's like, that's it? There's about a billion other things I think you should worry about.
All right.
But you were like, let's go watch the eclipse because it's going to make it dark for 3 whole minutes outside. Oh, whoopity fucking do.
But what did I predict?
Okay.
But here's what was important to me. What I predicted and what happened.
You did say the aliens would go.
Yep.
That's the only thing that I was worried about. I didn't watch it, so I was like, fuck, if the aliens fly through the thing. Oh, no, wait, no. I promised after fucking daddy Elon Lex Luthor, I would no longer pray tell to your skyscaping abilities, so I didn't. I looked down and kept my word. So there you go.
But did you watch any videos afterwards?
Well, yeah, but that doesn't count. That doesn't count. That's not even real. Because now I can just fucking AI excuse it, right?
Okay.
I'm going to listen. The next time we rob a bank,
Oh,
I'm going to fucking be like, yo, dog, that's an AI video.
that wasn't me.
That's not me. I plead the 5th AI. This is the 5th.2.
Okay.
No, that's not right.
Is it going to work?
Fuck no. Yes, it'll work. The same reason that jackass fell on a knife in New York and got away with it.
Dude, I told you most of the bank robbers get caught because they they fill out the deposit slip
yeah.
and then write their note on the back of it.
Bank robbers are dumb, bro.
Oh, speaking of which, that movie Cherry that came out about that guy who robbed banks
Okay.
and then he wrote a book about it
Okay.
from jail.
Okay.
I met that dude before he did all that stuff.
What did he say about it? Did he say he was going to do it?
No, I met him before or while he was doing it.
Did he ask you to go have coffee with him and then invite you to the Starbucks that was across from the fucking U.S. Bank?
No,
That's what I'm
I
asking.
met him in a very casual situation. And I didn't find out till years later that was the guy.
I don't know if I'd call prison casual. Listen, I forgot about these. I bought
Okay.
these for you for your birthday.
Oh, sweet.
Happy birthday, Joe Skelly.
Oh my God.
Listen. I know. Now they're going to send a bunch of messages, right? So listen, hold on. I went down when I was looking for your other gift, and I picked these up because I picked them up. I know we have a little bit of time left, mostly because our show, we can do what the fuck we want. So I picked these up.
Bags of potato chips.
Dude, I thought... So
These look like they're from India.
I'm confused as hell because you know the market I got these from.
Yes.
And when I picked them
These
up,
look
I was
like they're hot chili
they
potato
are.
chips
They
from
are.
India.
I got you too.
Let me see this
Okay,
one.
yep.
This
That's hot
one
chili
is
too. All right, we're going to eat these right now.
This one looks like maybe prawns, maybe? All right.
I wish
try.
you know what to do?
Let's
Yeah, okay.
open them up. Off
All
the
right.
skirt.
Oh shit, it almost popped. It was good though.
Oh, smell that sucker. That sucker's got
that one's okay.
it's got a little bit of spice.
Oh, yep, too deep. Yep, go ahead, try that
right.
one there.
Is this our ASM?
Yeah.
Recording.
Part. Are they hot? They doing anything?
Those are pretty damn good.
Are they hot though?
They got a little bit of spice to them.
Oh shit, your eyes are watering, which tells me there might be a delay.
Those aren't bad. Got a little bit of spice to them.
Hot. All right, I'm gonna pass on that. It's not the spice. It's weird. What are those ones? How are they? Those not the spicy ones? Ugh, these really do got this. What the fuck? Ugh.
These motherfuckers ain't red chili. Try them suckers.
This shit tastes like that. Shit tastes like a high. This tastes like the ramen noodle thing, but with spice in them.
Yeah. The other ones ain't too bad. I think they get a little bit of spice on them too. I can't tell because the other ones were spicy, and I didn't cleanse my palate before I tasted them.
Oh, those are gooder than I thought.
Okay.
Huh.
Listen, I'm a big fan of
Okay,
potato
what the
chips from
fuck,
around the
dude?
world.
Yeah. That's just... I don't... Okay. I thought they were Asian-y. I thought they were going to be Asian chips. I did not read the bag. I mean, I saw that on the drive home, and I was like, that's definitely not fucking Chinese.
Nope.
But hey, you know, they were in the middle of the Chinese
Market.
market. So, a little curious, but whatever.
Hey, I'm always an adventurist when it comes to eating.
I also bought you a bunch of Kit Kats, but I forgot you're not allowed to eat Kit Kats. So,
No, but which ones did you get?
dark chocolate, strawberry, which I ate.
Oh, those are amazing.
Which ones?
The strawberry ones. Did
Yeah,
you
they
try?
are.
Did you get a banana one?
No, we had that last time.
Oh, banana ones are the best.
Yeah, we had those last time. We had the green tea last time. Mm-hmm. I think, yeah, this time I got strawberry and dark chocolate. I totally had those for you. And it was funny because me and Shaggy were hanging out in the studio producing one night. And he like opened the drawer and he goes, "Hey man, can I get some of your chocolate?" And I was like, "No, those are Joe Skelly's." And then 3 hours later, I'm sitting there and I'm like, wait a minute.
He can't even eat that.
He can't eat no Kit Kats. He's Kit Kat banned.
Right.
So we ate them.
Good.
Like
Did
it was
you
our
enjoy
job.
them?
I did.
Dude, I'm telling you, find the banana ones.
All 6 of them in a row.
Banana and strawberry.
Yeah.
But apparently, Kit Kat's got like 300 different flavors.
Oh, okay. But they don't sell it in America.
No. So you can get them on Amazon, though. And there's some other places. You know what else is awesome is those Japanese sodas with the little glass ball on them, where you pop the top, the little glass ball drops in, and it chokes off so you can only get one sip at a time. And the ball rolls back and blocks the neck of the bottle and prevents it from spilling.
Wow.
They're amazing. They're expensive, but they're awesome.
I've never had that once.
Yeah.
We should figure this out.
Yeah, you can get it in a world market.
Okay. Well, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, go buy some Indian chips, some Indian Lay's flavored something these are. I don't know. Give them the PSA before we go. Don't get robbed. Don't get kidnapped. Don't get thrown over the water in international waters because you're not coming back from that.
Nope.
And if anybody...
Stay off cruise ships.
Yep. And if any... And out of the swim-up pools. And if anybody sends you surprise Jesus, let us know.
Yeah. When Surprise Jesus shows up to any of your locations, it's one of two things. It's either the business or he came back.
Right. So you let us know which one it is because we'll believe you. All right. And
Email the show.
yeah, the website will be back up in a couple of days after maintenance, and we'll see you guys soon.
All right. Thank you. And don't forget to check out also Not Joe Rogan's podcast.com.
Perfect.
It'll be up after maintenance too, as they told me.
Yep. Later.
Later.